Welcome to Middle Mastery, where we'll be jumping into more SWOOP features and metrics. We're starting off with our SWOOP personas and more of the engagement metrics. We're looking at these on the personal dashboard to dive into the personas fully, but most of the metrics we'll be going through are available on all the dashboards. Let's take a closer look at the SWOOP personas, which can be found in the engagement category. The personas help bring the numbers to life. For a change in communication and collaboration behaviours, it can be hard just to rely on the numbers, so we created these personas to help tie a certain digital behaviour to them. Meet the Engager persona, the heartbeat of teams and communities. With a balance of posting, replying and reacting, engagers keep the conversation flowing and the connections thriving. Next we have the catalysts, visionaries who ignite sparks of innovation and positive change. Their posts are like seeds, planting the roots of transformative ideas that flourish into vibrant discussions. Now let's talk about the responders. The nurturing souls ensure no contribution goes unnoticed. With their thoughtful replies and supportive reactions, responders foster an environment of inclusivity and support, strengthening the bonds of our digital community. On to the broadcasters. They like to use Viva Engage as more of a megaphone to blast their messages. They tend not to receive too many replies or reactions back to their posts. While they can be sharing valuable content, there needs to be some intervention into perhaps the content, place, frequency or time, and they need to balance their contributions further by responding to others' posts. The observer persona. We like to say they are the lurkers on the network. They don't tend to post, reply or react. They're more of a silent watcher. This is not to say that the platform is not providing value to the observers. It most probably is. However, we believe the most productive value that can be gained from a social networking platform is when people collaborate. Once you know what your persona is, you can start to visualize the changes that might need to take place for you to become more of a balanced contributor, like the engager. Perhaps you're a responder. You can see that to balance your engagement, you might like to start posting more. The personas can really help with leadership engagement, but we'll get into that more in a later video. Now that you've been introduced to our personas, let's check out the persona distribution, available on all dashboards except personal. Still in the engagement category, we can see the proportion of broadcasters, responders, catalysts, and engagers. We have a total number of observers here. The lower the better with this score. If you're analysing this on the community level, then you can see if the type of community matches the behaviour. We anticipate that broadcasting communities like news will have higher levels of broadcasters. Q&A or innovation communities will have more catalysts, and communities of practice or project-based communities will have a balance of responders, catalysts and engagers and few broadcasters. So, does your community match the behaviour? While we're in the engagement category, let's have a look at some other metrics. The Curiosity Index. Asking questions sparks discussions, fuels creativity, and drives innovation. You can see here that posts that include a question are receiving more replies than the posts that don't, which corresponds with our research that asking a question leads, on average, to 150% more replies on a thread. So don't hesitate to pop a question at the end of your posts. The last feature I want to show you here is the Most Praised report. If you're using the praised post type in Viva Engage, then you can identify those unsung heroes who spread positivity and recognition like wildfire. You can also flip to see the champions who've received the most recognition. From here, you can have an ever-growing cycle of recognizing those who recognize others. Thank you for joining me in the first tutorial in our Middle Mastery section. Make sure to check out our next video on more community management insights. See you there!